Our guest tonight is a man I truly admire. In addition to being a fine movie star and host of TV's General Electric Theater, he has won acclaim in real life's most difficult role, that of a parent. The National Father's Day Committee named him Screen Father of the Year for 1957. Now, we've never had a top pop on the show before. I'm looking forward to meeting one. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ronald Reagan.
Well, thank you very much, Ernie. That was a very flattering introduction, but I don't know. I don't deserve it. I would hardly call myself a top pop.
Oh, well, now, I certainly would. You don't get named Screen Father of the Year if you've been a flop pop.
I suppose not, but, well, as the French would say, I think I'm more of a fair pair.
Oh? Well, I just think you're being modest. At least I hope so. No, really. Ronald, I'm looking to you for some advice tonight. Now, Ronald, you are looking at a sad dad.
Oh, now, Ernie, I can't believe that. Surely you're not having trouble with those two wonderful boys of yours.
No, not both of them. Just one. Buck.
Oh?
Ronald, how many questions does a 7.5-year-old boy ask in one day?
Oh, I would say 4, maybe 5,000.
Then my boy's above average. His little mouth is busier than a pucker on a guppy. I've never... It goes...
Well, now, tell me, Ernie, these questions he asks, do they pose the problem?
Oh, no. What poses the problem is I don't know the answers.
Oh, well, think nothing of it, Ernie. There isn't one father in a million can answer the questions of a 7-year-old boy.
They can't?
No, the questions of small children fall into 3 absolutely unanswerable categories. Category A, for example, that's obscure information.
Obscure information? Yeah. Oh, that was like when Buck asked me who was the first man to chop chicken livers.
That's category A. Now, you've probably run into category B already. Category B, that's inverse logic.
Inverse logic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was when Buck come up and asked me, Daddy, if man did come from monkeys, how come we don't have more monkeys for dinner with the other relatives?
That is category B right on the nose. Now, A and B, they're bad enough, but they're not as sticky as category C. C for censored. Know what I mean?
Yeah. My father won't even discuss category C with me.
Well, now you have it. You see, the parents are licked before they start. The questions defy an answer. So the only thing a parent can do is to avoid the answer, just sidestep it completely.
Ron, how can you sidestep a grubby little fist tugging on your britches leg and about 62 pounds of big brown eyeballs just looking right through you?
Well, I know it isn't easy, Ernie, but it can be done.
Well, not in my house it can't. You don't know my boy.
No, but you know your boy. Look, you show me how Buck works his way into a question, and I'll show you how Dad can work his way out of it.
You mean you want me to be Buck and you be me?
That's right.
You've whittled yourself out a deal. Boy, he tied me up tight like... Oh, look. I was sitting in here, right there in the big chair, reading the paper, and until he came in. I'll be right out.
All right.
Hey, Dad!
Yes, son. I'm in here. Yeah, I'm in here.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Well, hi, Buck. How's my big boy today?
Oh, I'm fine. Dad, I just asked Mom a question. She said, come ask you.
Figures. What was the question, son?
Well, you see, the Yeagermans have got a new baby.
Category see. Well, son, what about the Jaegerman baby?
Well, you see... You see, the stork brought him in the middle of the night.
Yes.
When the stork brings the baby in the middle of the night, how does the mommy know which hospital to go meet it at?
How are things at school, son?
Oh, they're fine. Today I finger painted, sang songs, had my lunch on the seesaw, and had a fuss with Johnny Stone.
Fuss with Johnny Stone. Well, what about?
When storks bring babies in the middle of the night, how does the mommy know which hospital to go in at? You didn't answer my question, Dad.
Well, I'm sorry, son. I got interested in these photographs here. There's some pictures of loading heavy machinery on ships.
Oh, let me look, too.
Oh, yes.
Can I look, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, look at that great big machine load that great big truck.
Yeah, that machine is called a crane.
They're way ahead of us. A crane? Oh, I thought a crane was a great big bird with big long legs like a stork, and when they bring babies, how does... You didn't answer my question, Dad.
Speaking of questions, son, and answering them, do you remember what you learned in school last week?
Well, I hope to step in your flat hat. You just try me out.
Well, that a boy. Now then, where does wheat come from?
Wheat comes from the fields of Kansas.
Cotton?
Cotton comes from the plantations of the Deep South.
Corn?
Corn comes from the trees of Iowa.
Oh, well, now, son, Iowa is right, but corn doesn't grow on trees. It grows on stalks.
Stalks?
Stalks.
When they bring babies, which hospital does they want? You're going to hit me.
Wait. No. I'm not going to hit you. I didn't get up for that. I thought maybe we'd play with your electric train.
Oh, goody two-shoes.
Yes. Oh, look, son. The smokestack is all clogged up. Here, I'll hold it, and you stick your little finger in it and tamp it down.
Dad, don't forget, I want to know when storks bring the babies in the middle of the night, which Wait a minute, Dad. Dad, come on.
All right, son, you go ahead. Just play with it by yourself. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Father's Day Committee is watching. I'll send the certificate back in the morning.
Boy, did you ever sneaky Pete out of that one.
I'm sorry, Ern. I didn't mean to get so physical.
Well, look, seriously, though, won't the little mucket get frustrated if you walk off and don't answer him like that?
Oh, not at all. You see, he isn't counting on you for an answer.
He isn't.
No. When a small boy really wants an answer, he doesn't go to his father. He asks another small boy. Good night, Ern.
Good night, Ron.